Okay, today I'm going to talk about the waffle stitch. Named the waffle stitch because it looks just like the little squares in waffles. It's a really nice thick texture. It's great for blankets, for scarves, sweaters. I've made sweaters with it. You're going to chain any multiple of 3 plus 2 more chains. We're going to use double crochet, front post double crochet. I think that's it. And chainless double crochet, or you can chain 2 if you want to. So come into the 4th chain from the hook. This is going to count as your first double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4 with a double crochet. I like to come in the back bump. Just think it looks nice. You can come in the front if you prefer. So we're just going to come across. I chained 30, so it was a multiple of 3 plus 32. Multiple of 3 plus 2 more chains. I wanted to give you a big enough sample so you can really see how cool the texture is. This color kind of looks like waffles as well. This is my favorite yarn, the Bernat Forever Fleece. I'm afraid they're going to run out of it if I keep telling people that. And this particular color is called Bergamot. It's a gold, a little on the brown side, kind of like a toasted waffle. Maybe with a little bit of an orange tinge to it. Feel free to fast forward. Oops. This yarn is incredibly soft. It's hard for me to go back to other yarns after working with this, especially if I work with cotton yarns after working with this. It's not a very nice transition. This is a great stitch because if you want to make a blanket, just make your base chain as a little bit wider than you want your blanket. It will shrink up on you just a little bit. All right, I'm in my last back bump of my chains. And there we are. If you want to, you can chain 2 here and it will count as your first double crochet. I'm going to do a chainless double crochet. I just like the way it looks. I'll go into the first stitch, make a single crochet, come into the left loop of that single crochet, and make another single crochet. And that's a chainless double crochet. All right, so we're on row 2. You're going to front post double crochet into your next stitch. That would have been your first double crochet. So this is the next one. Push that forward, push it to the front. That's what makes it a front post double crochet. And then in your next 2 stitches, make sure you just skip that stitch behind it. Come into this stitch. Your next 2 stitches will be just regular double crochet. And then your next stitch will be a front post. Pull it to the front, push it to the front, bring your loop up even with the other loops. Sorry, I'm losing my yarn. Okay. So that's pretty much your pattern. 1 front post double crochet, 2 regular double crochet, 1 front post double crochet. And remember, if you're not quite sure where to go into next, look behind, skip that, because that is behind your front post double crochet. Another 2 regular double crochet, and then a front post double crochet. Two double crochet, if you're not sure which one's next, just count. That was your front post, so you had 1, 2 regular double crochet. So this is going to be the one you'll push to the front to make your front post double crochet. Remember to bring it all the way up so it doesn't pucker. All right, and 2 double crochet, just plain old regular double crochet in the top of the double crochets behind or below, in the row below. A front post double crochet, bring that loop up. 2 double crochet, front post double crochet, two double crochet, front post double crochet. Sometimes it starts leaning like that and you're not sure where you are, just go behind, skip a stitch, because that's behind your front post double crochet into the next 2 stitches, front post double crochet into the next, double crochet into the next 2, front post double crochet into the next, double crochet into the next 2. Okay. Now we're at our last 2 stitches, front post double crochet, and then a double crochet, or just 1 double crochet at the end. So you started the row with 1 double crochet. I did a chainless. If you did a chain 2, that counts as a double crochet. And we ended with a double crochet. The reason I like to do the chainless double crochet is because it's easier when you're coming back on this row and you have to make a double crochet at the end of the row. I find this easier to crochet into than the top of a chain 2, but whatever works for you. So we're going to turn again. If you want to do a chain 2, go right ahead. Get my yarn together here. I'm going to make a chainless double crochet, but you can make a chain 2 if you like, and it counts as your first stitch. Go right into that first stitch. I'm going to make a single crochet, go into the left loop of the single crochet with a single crochet, and that's a chainless double crochet. All right, we are on row 3. It's pretty much the opposite of what occurred in the last row. This stitch after the first stitch is just going to be a regular double crochet, and then we're going to do 2 front post double crochet, and then 1 double crochet, and then 2 front post double crochet. So basically what's happening is you're pulling back some stitches and pulling forward. The regular double crochets pull it forward. It's going to start looking like a waffle. So 2 front post, 1 double crochet, just 1 regular. 2 front post, 1 double crochet. 2 front posts, make sure you're getting back behind there, push it to the front. And 1 double. So you see the double is on top of what was a front post in the last row. And the front post double crochets are going in the regular double crochets from the previous row. Does that make sense? In my head, it made sense. 1 double crochet, 2 front posts. It gets easier and easier because you can kind of see where the stitches are going. You can see that this one is to the back, so you want that to be just a regular double crochet. These are kind of to the front, so those are two front posts. One double, two front post, double crochet, 1 double crochet. Again, if you're not sure where to go with the next one, look behind. You had 2 front posts, so count 2 stitches over, and your double crochet goes in the next one. Just make sure you're keeping it straight. 2 front post double crochet, and we are going to end with 2 double crochet. And this is the top of my chainless double crochet. I just find it easier, but it's fine if you just did a chain 2. That works just fine. So this is what the back of it's looking like. And this is what the front of it's looking like. Let me gather up some more yarn here. It's trying to get tangled up with another ball of yarn I have right next to it. All right, I'm going to make my chainless double crochet. You can either do this or your chain 2 counts as your first stitch. So now we're going to repeat rows 2 and 3. And that's really going to give you those nice squares. So now we go back to the front post, 1 front post, and 2 double crochet. This is what row 2 was. We're going to just repeat rows 2 and 3 until this is as big as you want it, whether it's a pillow, a blanket, a scarf, a sweater. And you can see what you're going to do. There's the front post, 1 front post, 2 regular double crochet. I just want to finish this row so you can see the pattern really emerging. 1 front post, 2 double crochet. The pattern kind of tells you what to do. That's already pulled forward. One front post, double crochet. If you get lost, look for that stitch in the back. I would skip one because I just made one front post double crochet. Go into the next stitch and 1, 2 double crochet, front post double crochet, 1, 2 double crochet. We're almost to the end. 1 front post. Remember to bring your loops all the way up, even with the other loops. 2 double crochet. 1 front post, double crochet. You can see where you're going. 2 and then 1. 1. Come on, yarn. And 2. 1 front post, 2 double, 1 front post, 2 double, and we're going to end just like in row 2, 1 front post and 1 double. And see, that's my chainless double crochet. It's easy to go into. See how it looks like little waffle squares? It's so cute. And the back of it does not look the same as the front. It's still nice, but the front is definitely your waffle stitch pattern. This is chunky yarn. It looks quite different in a lighter weight yarn. It looks gorgeous. I like working with chunky yarn, and I like making my tutorials with chunky yarn so you can really see the stitches. Well, I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you make something really nice. Let me know in the comments. I'd appreciate a like and subscribe. If you want to hit that notification bell, then anytime I come out with a new pattern or stitch or some tips, then you'll know right away. Or you can go to my website at www.I-crochet.com and follow me there, and all my patterns are free. Some of the things that I have made are in my shop. All right, enjoy.